4 new students in the Ashen Wolf house, Abyss mode, new maps, new quests, a new side story, and tons more. The 4th DLC wave for Fire Emblem Three Houses has finally been announced, and it's coming on February the 13th. Also, 4'th is coming to Smash. Let's dive into all the details. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mings, and a new trailer for the 4th DLC of Three Houses just hit, and I am super excited about it. And yeah, let's take a look at it, shall we? Now, the trailer begins with Hilda, of all people, narrating, talking about a shady, hidden area beneath Garrick Mach filled with passageways and new areas, and I think this is what's called the Abyss. It's far beneath the monastery, and it is home to a new house called the Ashen Wolves, featuring 4 new students, 2 male ones, 2 female ones. Here they are. This is what we've all been waiting for. This is Balthus, Yuri, Happy, and Constance. Let's take a look at them, shall we? So first up, we have Balthus, the self-professed king of grappling. So yeah, we know what this guy's gonna be good at. Look at this guy. He looks like an absolute boss. He's walking around with his shirt open. He has a fucking chain hung over his chest. He looks like the sauna boss. Honestly, this guy should have been the sauna boss. I want Balthus to be the new sauna boss at the monastery. I don't care what we have to do to make this happen. Sauna boss Balthus, please. But yeah, he looks like a really straightforward, rowdy guy that likes to punch people in the face. And I think I'm gonna like this guy a lot. And then we have Hoppy. Oh, finally something for the redhead fans out there. She looks really good. I love her attire. Seems like a tad bit nihilistic. Like, her dialogue says something along the lines of, like, we're all gonna die anyway, so what's the point? So yeah, if you're into that, then she's your girl, I guess. We see her riding a horse and casting the Banshee spell, so she might be a good Dark Knight. Definitely seems like a magic-oriented student, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. Really interested in seeing what people are gonna do with her. Probably gonna be a lot of fan art and a lot of other art as well, I can imagine. And then we have Yuri, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was a chick the first time I saw him. Then I heard him talk, and I was like, oh wow, it's actually a guy. I think it's the heavy eye makeup, kind of makes him look like a chick. Out of all the 4 students, he's the hardest one to read, I think. We see him swinging a silver sword around, so he might be some physical-oriented student, but he might also be a little bit of a jack of all trades. Honestly, he looks a little bit like an avatar, not gonna lie. Like, I could definitely see them giving this avatar design to a new character in a new Fire Emblem game. He really looks like a main protagonist. At least that's what I think. But yeah, out of all the students, he's the hardest one to place. I don't really know where to put him. He seems like a bit of a wild card. I'm really looking forward to seeing more information about this guy. And then we have the 4th student, Constance, and if you've been seeing my tweets, you know I'm excited about this girl. Oh my god, she is gorgeous. This is it. This is the Magnus waifu I've been waiting for. You know, all props to Three Houses, there's been a lot of really cute waifus in the game, but there hasn't really been one where it's like, that one is my favorite. You know, I've kind of been going back and forth a little bit. I like Edelgard, I like Ingrid, I like Hilda, but there's not like one waifu where it's like, that's the one I'm going to marry. And Constance, she's definitely going to be the one I marry. I absolutely love her. She's a bit of a mean streak going on. She looks like evil Claire. I love it. And we see her casting some spells from a flying mount, so we know there's a new magic flyer coming to the game in the 4th DLC wave. Chas is kind of pissed off about that. But it looks like she might be a good magical unit, maybe a good healer. Very, 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 very interested in seeing what this unit gonna turn out like. Because oh my god, Constance, I love her. Now, with these new students comes a lot of questions from the fanbase. What's going on? Is this going to be a new route? Is this going to be a new house that you select at the start of the game? I mean, are we going to have to call it Fire Emblem 4 Houses now? I don't think that's the case at all. There's only 4 new students in this house, so if this was like a new route, it would feel very thin. Even if you could supplement other students into this new house, I think that would feel kind of weird. I mean, we already have the Edelgard route, Crimson Flower, which feels very unfinished, and if they tacked on like a 5th route onto there, I wouldn't be a big fan, honestly. I think it would be more fun if they just used these new 4 students to supplement any of the other 3 routes to give you more characters to choose from. We definitely know that you'll encounter them pretty early. I mean, we see in the trailer that your pre-time skip students are talking to them, and we also see that 4'th hasn't even gone through his hair change yet, so we do know that whenever you do go down into the Abyss and you encounter this new house, it's probably going to be happening pretty early on in the game, so you'll be able to recruit them pretty quickly, I hope. I'm also very curious to see their post-time skips designs. I definitely hope they will have them. There's also a very interesting detail to note here, and that's the fact that we see Edelgard and Hilda on the same battlefield. That is the combination that has previously been impossible, because you cannot recruit Hilda into the Black Eagles, and you can't play with Edelgard if you don't play the Black Eagles. So that it hints to me that there's going to be some new combinations of students that will be available to us that previously wasn't possible. A lot of people do think that this is a new route because of that. I really hope that's not going to be the case. I don't want another route that's just going to feel unfinished. I would rather they, you know, use this to enrich the other routes. In addition to all of this, we also have a new side story called Cindered Shadows. I don't really know what to say about this. I don't really know what they mean about a new side story. Do they just mean a new solitary paralogue? Or will we actually get a series of missions? Because, you know, I'm gonna be honest, the paralogs and treehouses haven't really impressed me much. Most of the time they feel like filler, and really bad filler at that. They seldom give much explanation. There's a couple of paralogs that are pretty good, but most of them, in my opinion, are pretty goddamn uninteresting. So if you only get like one new paralog, then that's not really going to be very impressive to me. Unless it's a really good paralog, that is. But I'm very curious to see where this side story goes. Now, at the end, I'd like to just go over some of the leaks from the last video that I did on the DLC. Now, if you don't want to be spoiled, if you consider the spoilers, then definitely jump ahead to the current timestamp. But I'm just going to be going over some of the things that were said about the 4th DLC wave that we didn't necessarily see in this trailer. So, they may not be true, but according to the leaks in the last video, this DLC wave is also going to contain new support conversations, new monastery facilities, new online features, 4 new classes, new enemy monsters, new hero relics, new paralogs, new quests, new battalions, new gambits, and also new costumes for Byleth and Sothis. So there's going to be a lot more in this DLC wave. Now, I don't know how many of these leaks were actually credible, so some of them might not make it in, so take it with a grain of salt, but there's going to be a lot more in this DLC wave than I think is advertised in this trailer. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm really excited for this, honestly. If this contains everything that I just listed, this is going to be a kick-ass DLC wave. And then lastly, before we wrap up this video, I should probably briefly mention that Byleth is coming to Smash. And, you know, I'm not a Smash player, I don't really play a lot of Smash, but I know that this is something a lot of people are really excited about. So he looks to be a very interesting character. He like extends his sword and stuff and uses it to grab people. That's definitely a really cool way to incorporate the Sword of the Creator. And they even added this little cinematic where he walks up to Sothis, and Sothis is like, there's too many goddamn sword users in this game, which is kind of funny. Like, that's this little jab at Fire Emblem, you know. So many of the Fire Emblem characters that are added into Smash are sword users, because of course the main characters often wield swords. And then they're like, how should we solve this? And so Byleth is seen wielding like the 3 legendary weapons, like the Fail Not, the Dimitri Lance, and the Emir, I think it's called, the Edelgard Axe. So that's interesting. Byleth is going to be able to wield a whole plethora of different legendary weapons. So yeah, that's a way to solve it, I guess. Yeah, this looks really fun, honestly. Might even do a Smash stream just to try out Byleth, because he looks a lot more fun to play, honestly. So yeah, that's cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so that is all I have to say for now. If there's something important that I missed, or if you notice some cool Easter eggs or other little minor details that I may have missed, definitely put it in the comments below and upvote it for visibility so I can see it. If there's a lot of new information coming out about this 4th DLC wave, then I'm definitely going to make a follow-up video about it. But for now, it's about a month away, so it's not a very long wait. I am super excited to see these new students. I'm very excited for this new 4th DLC wave. It almost feels like an expansion pack, and that is really good. So I'm very glad that I got the DLC pass. I think it was a good buy, and I'm very excited to show it off to you guys. Now, depending on where I am with Chaz in the Golden Deer Let's Play, I think that probably a month from now, we'll probably be done beating Maddening mode, because we are sort of getting into the endgame now. But I might like do a stream where I stream it and show off the new characters or something along the lines. We'll see what I end up doing. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about this new 4th DLC wave? Are you excited? Which of the 4 new students are your favorites? And how do you hope they'll be incorporated into the game? Do you want it to be like a new routes? Or do you hope that they just add it to supplement the other routes? It's going to be very interesting to see, guys. I'm super excited. Let me know what you think, and leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more Treehouses news. My name is Mangs, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.